What is sustainable fashion? How to sustain fashion? What are tips about sustainable fashion? Have a look. Take our expert advice. Today we have Mr. Jatin Kochhar with us. He's a great fashion designer, a pioneer in the industry, and the first one to showcase his collection at Australian Fashion Framework. Today he goes to tell us what is sustainable fashion. Everybody is talking about it, but what is it? He's going to tell us and tell you what is sustainable fashion. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Namita, for inviting me. And I'm glad we've got this opportunity. So we can all share what we know.
Yes, sir.
And that's the best way to grow. So that's true that nowadays we get to hear a lot about sustainable fashion.
Correct.
But most of us have absolutely no clue. Ki ye kya bala hai? What the hell is it? We all want to know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to begin with sharing the technical definition of it.
Okay.
I'll keep it very brief and try to keep it simple as well. So basically any kind of fashion that includes clothing, accessories, shoes, bags, the whole rigmarole. So that kind of fashion which is manufactured, marketed and used in the most sustainable manner possible.
Why do we need sustainable fashion?
Sustainable fashion is basically anything that you want to sustain for a longer period of time.
Correct. And I think you are, the pioneer in it. Sustainable fashion.
So what is the first thing that we can do? Well, I am trying my best to be a part of it. And why we need to support sustainable fashion? Because fashion is the second largest pollutant in the world.
Oh.
So consciously or subconsciously, knowingly or unknowingly, each one of us is contributing to that.
Correct.
So what can we do to keep it under control? Because the fact is, this is all we have in terms of resources.
Correct.
And at the rate we are using them and depleting them, there'll be nothing left for the generations to come.
So now, as a fashion consumer, what can we do and where we can start our journey to sustain fashion?
For us, at least for our kids and future this journey is to invest in good quality clothing.
Correct. Correct.
So I know a lot of people who have this question, why should we buy, designer clothing is so expensive. And most of the desis would say, hum koi pagal hai, itne paise kharche.
True.
But you have to figure out कि आप इतने पैसे क्यों खर्च रहे हो इसमें? Because you are buying good quality product.
Correct.
So you are basically investing in it. Like we all Indians have this concept of investing, and our concept of investing is in gold or in jewelry.
Yeah.
So gold and jewelry is going to be of no use if we are not going to be around to use it.
Correct.
So I think the first thing that we need to focus on is to make sure that we do things that life survives on this planet.
Correct.
And this would be the first thing to do.
Yeah.
Invest in good quality clothing. Secondly, look after your clothing. I still wear clothing that I bought when I was 18.
Yeah.
It is in, it looks great. It fits very well. All because I invested in good quality. And secondly, I chose to look after it. मतलब कि party से वापस आए और कपड़े उतार के फेंक दिए. No, that's not how I function.
Okay.
When I come back, even if it's in the middle of the night, I will take off my shoes, I will wipe them, I will put them in their bag, no matter how tired I am, no matter how much fun I had. And it's just a matter of habit.
True. Very
so
true.
That's the second thing you need to do, is to look after your clothing. Then the third most important thing is to invest in seasonless clothing.
Correct. That's very interesting, sir. But for our audience, can you please explain what is seasonless clothing?
Let me make it more simpler. There is this whole concept of summer clothing and winter clothing.
Good.
Now, let me
True.
share a secret with you. It's a trade secret.
Yeah.
This is basically people who market fashion. This is
Yeah.
their clever way to make you buy more clothes.
Yep.
Have you seen in the past so many years, there's been this new trend. For everything, you need a new wardrobe.
Correct. True.
This is my lounge wardrobe. This is my party wardrobe. This is my chilling out wardrobe. This is my sports wardrobe. This is my running wardrobe.
True.
So basically, what the industry is trying to do is to make you buy more products.
Clothes. Correct.
So all I'm trying to say is you don't need to do that. So when I say seasonless clothing, so you are not dependent on any season. It's no
Correct.
longer a winter season ke kapde hain. You know, we've all grown up with that belief, especially in our country.
Correct.
पहले ट्रंक में होते थे, अब ट्रंक नहीं है लोगों के पास. So we have separate wardrobes. इसमें सर्दियों के कपड़े पड़े हैं. That's how we put it. So all I'm saying is, what you need to do is you need to layer up or layer down.
Okay.
So basically, and that's the kind of clothing I do. I do seasonless clothing.
Yeah.
So when it's a warmer season, you layer it down or keep the layers to the minimum. And when it gets to winter, you add more layers.
Okay.
So basically, it's the same clothing that you wear throughout the year.
Correct.
So you no longer have to worry about separate wardrobes.
True. True.
The fourth thing that you need to do is to donate your unwanted clothing.
That's very important.
You know, we all have, that's very important because we all have so many clothes.
Correct.
And as in by, we are growing up.
Yeah.
In other terms, growing older.
Growing old.
A lot of clothes are not going to fit us.
Correct.
But we still hold on to them.
Yeah.
ये मेरी शादी के टाइम का है, 30 साल पुराना है, but it's of no use.
Yes.
So all I'm saying is you must donate it so that other people get to wear it.
Correct.
And it'll make sense.
Correct. Yes, very true. Very true.
Upcycle clothing for kids. People who have younger kids would understand. See, kids grow rapidly.
Very
So there are so many times that you buy clothes, especially for younger kids, for little kids, toddlers. You end up buying so many clothes, a lot of clothes they don't even get to wear.
Bilkul. True. True.
Because either the season has gone by or something's happened or you forgot about it.
Correct.
So all I'm saying is upcycle it.
Correct.
So even, for example, me and my family, I have 2 younger brothers, they have their kids, I have mine. So we are very happy to upcycle.
Correct.
All the kids' clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, there is nothing to feel bad about it. There is nothing to feel that you are not happening or, I mean, it is sensible.
Correct. It's
especially
not
when
about
it comes to kids.
Correct. 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 True.
So we have kids from 2-year-old to an 18-year-old in the family. So it makes sense,
Very sensible.
So, and it's also a lot of fun because when the 18-year-old was little, so his clothes are still being worn by his cousins.
Yeah.
So you get to see, that something that you have spent a lot of money in is being used. Correct. And is being appreciated by other kids.
There are many international campaigns going on all across the world regarding sustainable fashion. Is there someone which has caught your eye and interests you? What?
There is a very interesting campaign. It's called 30 Wears campaign.
Okay.
By Livia Firth.
Okay.
Let me spell it out, the name. Her name is Livia, Livia Firth. She is a founder of EcoAge.
Okay.
So basically, it's an organization that is doing a lot of worthwhile work in sustainability.
Okay.
I would not want to get into details, and I would like you guys to do some homework. And it's a very interesting campaign she started. So which she calls as 30 Wears campaign. So basically, garment which has been used at least 30 times. So what about it? And all of that, you need to do a little homework and enjoy it.
We'll definitely do
number
that.
7. Number seventh, what I would like to highlight is learn to repair clothing or find someone who can do it for you.
Correct.
Because
Right.
I mean, in our country, it is still prevalent. We
Yeah.
still have
True.
somebody at home, somebody elder, could be a mom, could be an elder sister, who would be able to sew back your broken button or mend clothes. It is a
Yeah.
minor problem.
Correct. Correct. We do have
Because
at home.
the problem that we face in the West is that there is no such concept.
Yeah, they just throw it off.
They just throw it off because they don't have the simple skill.
Yeah.
And it's really no rocket science
Yeah.
to stitch something back.
Yeah.
And don't support labels that support things like child labor, and also labels that are that don't provide basic setup for people who do production.
Correct.
Like cleanliness, hygiene, toilets.
Yeah.
So you need to be more aware
True.
of the product you're buying
Correct.
and from what company you're buying. How does the company function?
Yeah.
Because you're contributing and making that company richer.
Correct.
The most important thing that you all can do is
Yeah.
not to support fast fashion.
Yeah.
So let me explain what fast fashion is.
Yes.
Fast fashion is fashion that is very inexpensive, and
Okay.
there are lots of international giants, fashion companies who only specialize in fast fashion.
Yeah.
And they have all come into India as well. So what happens is that every time you make a trip to the mall, it's kind of because they are bringing out new styles every 2 weeks.
Correct.
Now, it is virtually impossible for most people to catch up with fashion every 2 weeks.
Correct.
Even if you have the money, you still have to make an effort. You have to go, you have to buy.
True.
So, and what happens in most cases is that if we have gone to the mall, we go to that store,
Correct.
and we end up buying something or the other because we think,
Yeah.
it's only 200, 300, 400. Oh, that's not bad. It's okay. Even if I wear it once or twice, it's okay.
Yeah.
But what we are doing is adding to all the pollution, which is making our life miserable.
Very true.
So these
Very
are
true.
few pointers
Very
that
true.
I would like all of you to consider and do whatever is required at your
Yes,
end,
sir. Yes,
and
sir.
make a beautiful world
Yes,
more
sir.
livable.
Definitely, sir. All the pointers are like, I mean, very simple pointers. Each and every one of us, I think, can include in our life. And like the way you've told cousins using their clothes, this is very, very practical thing. And not buying things, stuffs, and not supporting like child labor and whatever. Like everything is like very doable thing. All the 9 pointers which you've said are like very doable and very
Sorry, let me butt in. I have one 10th pointer,
okay.
which is most important of all,
Yes, sir.
and which I follow diligently.
What?
Let me share that there is absolutely no harm in repeating your clothes.
Yeah.
This has become a fad, and people
Correct.
go, "Oh, I've already worn this outfit. I can't wear it again."
Correct.
That is absolutely not required. In fact, what I would want to say is, if there is something that you look very good in,
Yeah.
then you must wear it
Correct.
again and again, as much as you can.
True. True.
And in
true.
fact, what I would like all of you to do is to make this practice fashionable.
Bilkul. True.
It should be fashionable to wear your garments again.
Correct.
And why is it a problem? This is something that looks great on you, that you've already figured out. That this is my most favorite outfit because it looks great on you. So
Correct.
then all the more reason for you to wear it more, so that you look great again and again.
Correct. 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 These are very simple pointers, and I think everybody can incorporate and actually should do it. It's like sometimes you just want to maybe show off in the society or whatever, but these are very simple pointers which can be followed very easily to make us more and a good sustainable fashion, what we are talking about here.
Absolutely.
And whatever pointers you've told me, I mean, they're just literally everyone can easily accept it and explore it in their life every day. And
So it'll be great if any of you plan to use these pointers.
definitely.
And if you have any points or anything that you'd like to ask me, or you'd like to suggest to me, or add to your thoughts on sustainable fashion, please feel free to share in the comments below.
Yes.
And you are most welcome to get in touch with me if there's anything that you'd like to share with me as well. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Namita, for inviting.
As always, it was pleasure talking to you, Jatin sir. And thanks for putting in all the things about sustainable fashion in such a easy and simple ways to follow. Friends, if you want to ask something from Mr. Kochhar, just write in the comment section below. We have mentioned his Insta account as well as our account for you to like and subscribe. And please don't forget to hit the bell icon here. By the time, just share these videos with your fashion conscious friends and wait for more videos to come up with the celebrities from the fashion world. Thank you and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.